Earlier this week, we read and reflected in the Scriptures on the mission given to the apostles to proclaim the kingdom of God. Today, we hear once again the call to proclaim the kingdom, not only to do so by whispering it shyly, but from the housetops, with all our might, with all our full voice. To me, that simply means to proclaim courageously what we have come to hear and to experience in the secret of our hearts, in the awareness of God's abiding presence in us and through us. How we are to prepare what we have experienced in the secret of our hearts. How do we do that? It is not a matter of simply talking the talk, but of walking the walk. We've heard it before. People are keenly perceptive in reading who we are, even without our words and beyond what we do. The Beatitudes in the Scriptures are precisely beatitudes, you've heard that before, not do attitudes or speak attitudes. We really have to become the real deal. It's a good compliment. When I can say that about someone I know, he's the real deal, or she is the real deal. I know that they're trustworthy, honest, that they're living a life in conformity of what they profess to be. The fact that people perceive cleanly who we are does not mean that they will accept our witness, but we should not take that personally. We have to have sometimes a thick skin. Rejection, open or covert, should not be taken personally, since it is not necessarily us that they reject, but the message in the way of our living. Offering such witness is our only responsibility. Accepting it or not is their responsibility, not ours. The abbot Benedict, left in his rule, challenged his monks and himself to go that distance, that way of life. And he writes, "No one should follow what he considers good for himself, but rather what seems good to another. Let them put Christ before all else, and may he lead us all to everlasting life." Remember that the choice is always ours. Let us seek to be the real deal.